Hey, ABECC, what up? This is Mr. Clark. I am the Franklin School Principal, and I am so excited that I was asked to make a video reading one of my favorite stories to everyone at the ABECC because I love everybody at the ABECC. You guys are all amazing. Now, like I said, I'm the Franklin Principal. All of you guys are awesome, but what's your address? Everybody shout out your address right now. What's your address? Yep, you're a Franklin kid. Yeah, you over there. You're a Franklin kid too. That's awesome. Even if you're not a Franklin kid, I know how awesome you are because all kids in North Andover show those raised values. Respect, achievement, inclusion, service, and empathy. Boom! I love those, baby. All right, but what I'm really here for today is to read you one of my favorite stories. And this is absolutely one of my all-time favorites. And it's called Giraffes Can't Dance. Now, if you know this story, you know how awesome it is. And if you haven't read this story before or had this story read to you, you're soon going to find out how awesome this story is. So here we go. Bam! Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea. Giraffes Can't Dance. Giraffes Can't Dance. There's a lot of title pages in this book. Here we go. All right, game time, baby. Woo! Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh, poor Gerald. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad. Because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. I've felt that way before, when everybody's getting ready to do something, if I don't feel super confident about it, sometimes I get sad and nervous. I wonder if any of you have felt that way. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!" The animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, don't be daft!" That is not showing raised values. They're not supporting their friend. That's not a put up right there. That's a put down. We don't like put downs. Gerald simply froze up. I know that feeling. I felt it before. When you get so nervous, everybody's watching you, and you just kind of freeze for a minute. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go next. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," Gerald said with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. And then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Oh man, he's getting his groove back, baby. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" How is it you dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. The end. And that was Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea. And I got to tell you, like I said, it's one of my favorite stories because there's such a great message in that book, right? Not everybody's going to be great at everything at first. Sometimes you might feel a little nervous about something. Sometimes you might not feel like you're ready to try something new. But guess what? You just have to find it in yourself to try, because we always try our very, 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 very best. And I know each and every student at the ABECC tries their very best every day. They try their best to be the best learner they can be. They try their best to be the best student they can be. They try their best to be the best friend that they can be. And those are the most important things, just trying your very best, doing the right thing, and being kind. Gerald found his music. There might be things that you get nervous about. There might be things that you're struggling with. Find your music. Find your way to overcome those obstacles, because everyone at the ABECC, I know you can do it. Your teachers know you can do it. Dr. Goddard knows you can do it. You got to believe you can do it. Thank you so much for letting me take a little bit of time out of your day today to read you one of my favorite stories, Giraffes Can't Dance. And for those of you who are coming to Franklin after kindergarten, I'm very excited to meet you soon. And if you're not going to Franklin, I know you're going to have an awesome time, because all of our North Andover schools are amazing. So have a great Read Across America week, and I hope you have a wonderful end to the year. Bye, everybody.